I'm Forrest Schrader, and this is my final project presentation. So to start, my company, the Sustainable Fashion Brand, we're a retailing chain that is known for eco-friendly production, ethical sourcing, while we remain conscious of our corporate social image, which is very important for us. And online engagement has recently taken off, and we're looking to get our products in stores, and we feel that partnering with Target would be a great idea just because Target as a store is meant for families, and they would really kind of eat up this idea that we're presenting to them with an eco-friendly fashion brand, which I feel you don't see a lot and would separate Target from other competitors. So again, a summary. We're looking to close a distribution deal that allows a co-marketing partnership with Target. And my main brand goals for my brand are to ensure premium shelf placement, co-branding, and shared revenue with Target as a company. We're looking to have sustainable products at a good price while maintaining brand identity, so we don't want Target coming in and taking over the sustainable fashion brand and changing it into a specific Target line. And really, we just want to be a relevant household name. While we are a relevant company, we feel that in-store promotions are that next step push. So some goals for us, we have non-negotiable value elements. Like I stated before, control over brand identity. We don't want to fall into the trap of Target taking over this brand because we know how profitable it is and the benefit of it, right? We want premium shelf placement and fair profit margins. This kind of plays hand in hand. The better our shelf placement, the better our profit margins are more likely to be. And then we also want co-marketing opportunities with Target, not for them to come in and say this is a Target line, but rather maybe exclusive Target drops. Negotiable value elements, we see payment terms and order volume, as this is something that will come over time with Target. We need to make it known to them that we're actually able to sell products. And again, as stated before, we could open exclusive product lines. And then we want a lengthy contract too, because having our brand in a family store would generate a lot of revenue. Now, goals for Target. Target wants competitive wholesale pricing, as they already hold multiple clothing lines in store. And with that, they would want a reliable inventory supply. And they would want marketing and promotional flexibility just due to the sheer volume as Target stores in general and how much they already have to take in. Then again, negotiable value elements. Shelf placement levels, while we want premium shelf placement, I feel like they could also bargain for less shelving and better placement as a whole. Again, Target would want co-branding involvement. This is just for a greater share of revenue. And then probably an exclusivity clause as well. As a brand like this, the image of it would be too good for a company to let go. So Target would, honestly want to make this something exclusive. Now, to zone a possible agreement. Both will look for wholesale pricing that allows for good margins. And then marketing campaigns, of course, would benefit both. And then, again, flexible payment terms and exclusivity agreements. These are all things that are just going to come with time and can fluctuate. And then we see for my brand leverage is we have high consumer loyalty and good CSR, as stated before. Our company is really based around the consumers we already have and maintaining consumers rather than drawing in new ones, because it's a lot cheaper to maintain than to draw in new people. And then leverage for Target is they're a national brand. Of course, as stated before, is they have a good image to present my products that would benefit them. And then they have high purchasing power too. So they can kind of wave that over my company's head and say, well, if you want to put your products in our store, you have to do X, Y, and Z for us. This brings us to Botna. And then for the sustainable fashion brand, we see that we could really just partner with other companies. This wouldn't be too crazy hard, I feel. You could definitely find like a company that's slow in the last few years, like maybe like Kohl's or TJ Maxx or something like that, or a company that could just use exclusivity. And then direct consumer sales, of course, we're already known to be good at this, so this would be a good alternative because we could invest all of these funds that we have now that we're trying to put into Target, but just back into our company as a whole. And then Target, of course, can go source other sustainable products, similar to how we said we can go to other stores to sell our products. Because again, it's really a game. We're just playing with Target and making them find value in us. And then Target, of course, is a big enough company that they can honestly just make their own clothing lines. And I know this has been done in the past before. You know, you go to stores like Walmart, there's Walmart issued clothing, there's Amazon issued clothing. So I don't see this being too out of the reach for a company like Target. Now to guiding principles. My brand, you know, we're going to try and assure mutual value for Target, of course, or else, you know, they really want to partner with us. Brand integrity will come into play. And again, this relates back to corporate social image and how we present our products in store and how that leverages the image of Target as a whole. And then a prioritization of a relationship over time will just help us remain consistently in the store and, you know, look to not replace us. As if we fulfill all these needs for Target, they'll seemingly love us and want to keep us in store. Techniques. Our main technique is going to be creating interest-based agreements and negotiations. And this is, you know, pretty obvious in retrospect. I mean, we wouldn't come to Target in order to present or try and sell something that we feel wouldn't benefit them, and no company would accept that anyways. So in turn, it's really just about that mutual relationship over time and reassuring Target that, you know, our CSR is going to help them, that this is something they actually need. It's just playing the game and seeing what we can do to get Target to take us in as a brand. Some tactics for us is we can allow payments to remain flexible. As we stated before, sales and prices are going to fluctuate, so this is something in the short term that, yes, while we may lose money at points, it's ultimately an investment that we're willing to make. And again, this can be done through emphasizing exclusivity and the variability of our products, as there's really not many clothing lines out there that, you know, claim to be eco-friendly or, you know, made from recycled material. While there's a few, they're not really like big household name brands, which this brand could be something like Essentials or Fear of God, where, you know, that name and just plain clothing is really all it takes. Furthermore, here is our presentation dialogue, which is a mouthful, and I won't read it all. But yes, that has been my presentation of the Sustainable Fashion Brands marketing strategy and analysis of Target as a company.